Oh, 50%. Let's continue game. Moving the mic a bit. Let's see. Should we go to copy shoppy? Shop. See what dig has anything to. What did we do last time? Do you remember? Okay, we have these items. Level selection. There's 12 levels, so we're halfway. That's good. Let's sell the items. Or perhaps not. Let's start
This
there.
hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Okay, you are getting echoes. We don't want echo. How to do it without my headset? But headset it is. And then you need to listen as well. Okay. Is there anything in trash? The smell coming out of that dumpster. Indescribable.
Ah, here she is, the little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvog Empire.
Yay, me!
Yeah, I did. Told her just what to do and she listened to my every word.
I admire your complete lack of modesty. Modesty is such an ugly thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
Kapla!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvog blood wine. Just blood. In a big cup called a tankard.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
Haha, very well. There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvog tie their fortunes together forever. Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
Kapla!
Kapla.
Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury.
Kapla!
Too furious, far too furious. We are not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
I'm exhausted.
I shall now recite the Marvog Pledge of Unwavering Loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
I want to change the music to... let's try this one. I can barely hear the music. Let's see, audio. Hey.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry again.
No, I want some milk.
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
I can't whistle.
Well then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do. I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're...
Not yet. Let's see. There was one place extra again. Another place. Let's see. The GLA headquarters. It's the Battle Rebellion, wasn't it? Ooh! Troll! A tangled web of corruption and lies, and some coupons. There's notice.
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I'm here?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
What?
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
Okay, I don't want it.
I got hungry.
Sure you did. This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past few months. Now you know what it means. Viva la Goblution! It's amazing that the GLA kept their headquarters secret. This place is huge. Testing, testing. What's the deal with the mole people? Hello? Is this thing on?
What's this?
I've gone back to where it started to find myself in light. We were apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes.
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
Someone's on the run with someone.
Huh, I better get more oranges before the meeting starts. Unless I messed up the day again.
Yeah, I think you messed up today. Let's see. Twisters is the tavern, garbage shopping, we don't know. Let's do a night, good old sleep. I'm getting sleepy.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Hit the hay. Hey, play, hit the hay. Edward Officiant was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On the one hand, he felt he had struck gold with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand on the thing he set his sight on a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of basic competency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and well-armed individuals. At times like this, Edward will remember the words that his parents told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just Don't become an amateur children's birthday party magicians. So no matter how poorly it went, at least Mom and Dad would be pleased. Aww. Articulous flamehounds panicked at the discovery of the content of the letter he'd been charged to deliver to the Mages Guild, and raced home to his tower. Yeah, we did give him a letter, didn't we? Yeah, we deciphered a letter. Okay. Once safe behind magical wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter, so no one else could be burdened with the truth of what the Magic Guild was planning for the scroll. Sadly, because he knew he lacked the strength or skill to continue, while burdened with this disturbing information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing the mage to completely forget about the letter and its contest forever. With a wave of his wand and a muttering incantation, Articulus became blissfully ignorant once again. Okay, so he didn't do anything with the information. That's really sad though. But do you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret Articulus conjured to eat the evidence. The surprisingly literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before he polished the paper off. How was it supposed to live in its spirit life now, knowing what it knows? Sure, it was only a foot-long, charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel, but he was no chicken. The ferret knew it could inspire others to take up arms at his side. Not just rodents and mustelids, warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior number, they could easily conquer anything the Mages Guild would throw at them, and the scroll would be saved. Step 1. Regurgitate the letter. Oh, so he's throwing up the letter, is that this? Unfortunately, the sound of reaching ferret caught the attention of Articulus. Thoroughly mind-wiped, the mage had zero recollection as to why he conjured the ferret in the first place, but he was damn sure it wasn't so it could throw up on his nice rug. The mage unsummoned the ferret before it could get the contents out of his stomach up, and as a result, the fate of the sprawl remained uncertain. Shoot! Chuck, the enigmatic goblin, walked through the gates of the sprawl and disappeared. Either he had gone completely unnoticed, or was adept at losing anyone who would seek to follow. His fate is yet unknown. Iris Lapidary, the ice sculptor, reached the refrigerated storage depot at the palace just in time before the hot sun rays could render her masterpiece a melted mess. She celebrated her victory at the club in the little Ogre Town neighborhood that catered the females of all species who tend to have red spiky haircuts, badass tattoos, copious piercing, and who loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. Yay! Does someone know Latin? Because I can't read it. Level 7.
Good morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm Dodger, joined by my new co-host, the Quack. For those of you wondering where the ham is, well, it turns out he got an invitation to the royal wedding happening today.
Ooh.
Of course, he won't be wearing a tuxedo. He'll be in head-to-toe honey glaze.
Ooh.
Well, if you don't like the jokes I tell, you can do it yourself. I told the producer I refuse to work with a duck.
I could listen to this all day. Ah well. Visst getting senare, duck. Quack quack. Nice band, yeah. For some reason, this reminds me of a band. I just noticed that. It reminds me of one of the a certain band, a cartoon band. Many references here.
Hiya, sweetie. Are you almost ready to go?
Almost. Sorry I slept late. If I rush, I can make it to the guard shed just on time.
Didn't you hear? All the gates are closed today for the wedding. We got the day off.
Ooh!
That's great news. So we can have a day just you and me? Hello, sappy montage of father-daughter bonding time.
We only get the day off because we have to attend the wedding.
No.
Goodbye, sappy montage. You were a nice thought. So, should we get dressed up?
What do you mean? I am dressed up. Didn't you notice my tie?
No, I don't see it.
You're not wearing a tie.
Oh, darn it. Did it fall off again?
Did you tie it properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to tie a tie.
Did you clip it on properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to clip on a tie.
So why do you wear a tie?
Did you tape it on properly?
I thought I did. It doesn't matter. No one will see us. Our seats are so far from the altar, we're technically closer being at home.
Then I guess I'm ready to go.
The palace. Our wedding, we're going to a wedding, a wedding.
Okay, remember, grab as many appetizers as you can, then meet me by the door. We still have to find our seats and we'll need snacks for the journey.
Stuff my pockets with all the shrimp I can find? Got it.
Let's talk to people. The old magus.
What an absolute waste of money this entire dog and pony show is. Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bars down the toilet, if you ask me.
Okay, Scrooge. So, you do look more like a Donald.
I'm a famous artist now! Renowned art critic Gil Meisterheimer described my ice sculpture as a startling reflection of modern society, exposing the monsters within us all. That's good, right?
Maybe. I think it looks pretty though. Hey, dude.
A royal wedding to patch up alliances and make political gains? Won't be the first and it won't be the last. King Oswin would have been devastated to see his daughter put in this awful position.
I'm sure he would. Oh.
I'm going to do it. When the officiant asks, "Is there anyone here who objects?" I'm going to do it!
He might not be saying that though.
Hello, Mr. Melroy. Enjoying the big event?
You know that I'm not. Let's just get to the I-dos already, am I right? I don't know what that wedding officiant is waiting for.
You decide not to disturb them in the middle of the set. Okay.
I only wish Sprankles could be here to see this.
There, Your Grace.
Where? Where?
No. There.
On my hand?
Poor Duchess, or whatever she was.
How exciting! I spend so much time studying history, but today I am here making it. I wonder how this day will be viewed by future generations.
Security at an event like this is a nightmare. So many moving parts. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops, Lil.
Yeah, the wedding is probably going to get an exciting happening.
Lil, you absolute wonder. Well done on the wedding file. It's gone off without a hitch. And with that, the Sprawl has acquired a powerful new ally. Brava, Lil.
Oh, we got money. Oh, I want to hear.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I wonder if we can help him find this fantastic hat. Is there any more people to talk to? I was going to the buffet, wasn't I?
This food is very officially laid out. And look, there's a waiver to fill out before it's allowed to be eaten. This food is very officially laid.
Oh. So we're not allowed to eat yet. Well, let's talk to the priest.
Eddie, baby, you ready for the big show?
Who said that?
It's me. It's Lil. From the guard shed.
Oh, my good friend Lil.
I didn't say we were.
Lil, I've gone and done it again. I've lost my glasses, and I can't start the wedding if I can't read the official wedding officiant overview. You have to help me find them, because you're my good friend.
Where's the last place you remember seeing them? Or just seeing at all?
I thought I just had them. They have to be around here somewhere.
Are the glasses under his hat?
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me. They're crushed under your boot.
No, they're crushed in my boot. I forgot that's where I like to keep them so I don't lose them.
This is the exact reason why nobody keeps their glasses in their boots, Edward.
What am I supposed to do now?
What if we got someone else to lend you their glasses? Are you nearsighted or farsighted?
I'm both.
This could work.
Nearsighted and farsighted on each eye or on both of the eyes. I don't know. How?
Then it's settled. You go and find someone to lend me their glasses, and I'll stay here.
Why can't you do it?
The pieces of my broken glasses are cutting my foot, and my boot is filling up with blood.
Okay, you stay here. I should probably talk to my dad about this.
Tell him I say hello.
You have glasses. Can I borrow those?
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Do you have glasses?
again, despite your humble background. Lovely work planning this wedding.
Who else might have? Do you have glasses?
I'm a famous artist now! Renowned art critic Gil. That's good, right?
Okay, you want help? Do you have any glasses? This?
Let's just get to the I-do's already.
No. The people don't want to help me. Dad, would you help me?
What's your current shrimp count at? We need at least 30 to get 4 stars.
Dad, the wedding officiant needs a pair of glasses or else the wedding won't start. Also, Edward says hello.
Who?
Dad, focus.
Who do we know that wears glasses?
Doesn't Mrs. Abernathy?
Good thinking. But you'll have to go and find her. She could be anywhere in the sprawl.
Why me? Why can't you?
I cut my foot earlier and my boot is filling up with blood.
Fine, I'll go. You stay here. Just try not to cut your other foot. Now, if I was Mrs. Abernathy, where would I be?
At the front seat to see. I want to ask you again, can I have the glasses?
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
I can't read a thing without my glasses. Nearly degloved. We are badgered near a tray. What does that even mean?
Badgered near a tray. He won't help.
I only wish spread.
There.
Could you help? Do you have glasses?
King Oswin would have been devastated to see his daughter.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I can't do anything with those items.
This food is very efficiently laid out.
Okay.
This food is...
Should I just leave? Is that a possibility? The dungeon, perhaps. Perhaps there's some glasses. Ooh, the goat.
I wish more people opted to get married in the night. I do love a wedding, but the midday sun wreaks havoc with my complexion.
Hey!
Where is my cummerbund? And what is a cummerbund?
It looks oddly similar to the statue of late King Guardsman that was reported stolen from the National Gallery last month. Wait a minute, Mary? Is that you? Hang in there, kitty.
Welp has a new master now, and he lives a very comfortable life. And he got to be a jockey in a polo match? Best day of Welp's life! And he's rich now, too! And likes to flash his money around! Here's thanks to you, Lil!
Good for you! Did I get more money? I didn't see that.
Where is my cummerbund?
Yeah, I don't know what the cummerbund is. Do you know what that is?
I wish more people opted to get married.
No. Okay. Does Garby have any glasses in the shop? Probably not. Hey Garby.
Hello, hello! Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder. Big royal wedding blowout.
You don't have anything I want. But perhaps this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. You don't have anything I want. Is there anything here? I need glasses. Ooh.
I'm so glad I'm not out there slinging soup at that wedding. Instead, I get to spend the day with my boyfriend and his kids.
Yay.
His ex-wife, Denise the Cyclops, is a nightmare.
Oh! So she is the new... Okay. How the table turned.
I'm so glad I'm not...
I am here to drown my sorrows at not being selected to cater the most fancy wedding.
Sorry, but you were too expensive.
It's the big day, Lil. Can't talk. Can't you see we're slammed?
I want to talk to Imposter.
I know what you're thinking. What? Praetor Kargan? Aren't you supposed to be getting married?
Yeah, but you're not Praetor Kargan, so...
When I heard the wedding was an all-day affair, I was so relieved you didn't hire me. I can only do a 3-song polka conga accordion set before I'm completely gassed. Also, I added my best song to the old electric phonograph over here. Consider it a thank you, 2-3.
Thank you, 2-3. Do you have glasses I can borrow?
Hello, Lil. Beautiful day for a royal wedding, isn't it? Shame we can't go and see it for ourselves.
My dad and I were invited.
Why, you lucky little bit.
Oh. What were you going to say?
Mrs. A, I need your help. The wedding won't start until the officiant gets a pair of glasses, and you have a pair of glasses. See where I'm going with this?
You want me to officiate the wedding?
No, I need your glasses. I'll give them back right after the ceremony. I promise.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't just give them to you, my dear. I need them to read the odds on the upcoming Goblin Ball games. But I'll tell you what, if you get me a piece of food from the royal wedding that I can keep in my freezer and never eat, you can borrow my glasses for a little bit.
What are you going to do with that frozen food? Are you going to sell it?
Okay, Mrs. A, 1 plate of official wedding cuisine coming up.
No, they run back and forth, back and forth. Let's go back to the wedding. Oh, we can go to the dig site. We get the food first. Nothing new happened yet, so...
Excuse me, Mr. Person.
Good afternoon. I'm here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance.
Can I have one single appetizer to bring to my poor, hungry, starving grandmother?
I am legally bound to share this collection of foodstuffs labeled accordingly.
You're all heart.
Grub.
Mrs. A, here, I got you your keepsake appetizer.
Thank you, dear. I like food.
Oh, it's a changebringer. Changeling. Or doppelganger.
Who doesn't? Now how about those glasses?
Glasses. Yes.
Holy crap! That was the shapeshifter again! And it's run off with my food for the real Mrs. Abernathy! Guess I gotta go get another plate, or see if Mrs. A wants something else for her glasses.
I'm here today representing...
Got any more grub?
Have you filled out requisition form 88B.7?
No.
No. I guess I'll go see if Mrs. A wants something else for her glasses.
Such a stickler to rules. Oh. The guard shed? Let's go to the guard shed and see what's going on there. Hey! Training!
What are you doing here? It's a national holiday. There's no work today. Not that you ever seem to be doing much work whenever I come by anyway. Gates closed.
What are you guys doing?
Well, we wanted to help you escape your stupid job.
So you could come and get up to stupid stuff with us today.
Come on, Lil. What do you think? This might be worse than chickenpox, worse than having a job. I have to go to a stupid wedding. That's so stupid. Ditch it. Sorry, guys. They need me. Maybe we can play together after.
Sure, Lil. Like that's going to happen.
Come find us when you're not pretending to be a weird grown-up or something.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Where's the way out? Let's go to the exit. I want to see what's happening. Oh. What's this mage dude doing here?
Ah, so she does leave her little guard shed after all. Curiosity about these power crystals the good doctor has been experimenting with has gotten the best of both of us, I see.
Is someone down there? Hey, good for me.
She does leave her little guard.
Why are you here, creep? I don't want you here, especially not at the dig site. Let's see, Twisted Sisters. Twisted Sisters Tavern. We're going to the Twisted Sisters.
Mrs. Abernathy, the plate of food is a no-go.
You ate it, didn't you? That means I lost 10 gold to Arta saying you wouldn't. I thought that could be a problem with you.
No, I didn't eat it. Wait, what did you just say?
Well, what about a bottle of wedding wine to mark the occasion? Are they serving Petrardian fizzy, perchance?
Be hilarious if they did, but I don't even think it's legal for a Marvalgian to laugh. Never mind get drunk. There's gotta be a couple of bottles floating around the sprawl somewhere.
At the sprawl. Floating. So, by the dungeon, perhaps? Oh, Colosseum, Ash's office. There's so many options to go now. I'll go to the headquarters, see what's up there. Oh, many people.
Viva la Gabalucion!
Viva la Gabalucion!
Nobody seems to want Carl's orange slices after all.
Yeah, but they're not slices, are they?
I knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly was my hairdresser.
Okay, but she's a waiter though. Or perhaps it's kitchen
Some
stuff.
pretty compelling literature around here. A fair sprawl for all. Sounds nice.
Finally, a group that does not belittle me for my lack of skills, my poorly chosen name, or my pixelated skin.
I like that song. That little ditty. Let's see, Colosseum. Does the Colosseum have anything?
What a joyous day for a royal wedding. And it's me birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Goblin Ball is life.
I'm sure it is. Are you betting on
Can't
something?
believe they bumped the semifinals for some wedding. The Sprawl Brawlers were a lock to take out the Scarborough Hush Puppies. A lock, I tell you.
Can I go in? Yeah, where's the cheering coming from? So no luck getting wine there. Let's go to Ash's office. Is there any wine there? Or fizzies? There it is. Oh, no one's here. Not sure why you thought coming here was a good idea. The intercom buzzes.
Hello, Councilwoman Ash? It's Travis. I'm back from that errand you sent me on. Are you there?
Oh, yes, Travis. Thank you for doing that. I value you and all your hard work.
Wait a minute. This isn't Councilwoman Ash. Who is this?
Aw, you caught me. It's Lil from the guard shed. How did you know I wasn't Ash?
The Councilwoman would never tell me she values my work, or call me by my real name. It's always Intern Boy, or Bozo, or the worst of them all, Travis.
No.
Listen, Intern Boy. I need to find a bottle of Petrardian Fizzy. Does her official snootiness have a bottle tucked away in here somewhere?
Of course she does. She always keeps everything she needs to entertain her high-profile guests around.
Perfect. Tell me where it is and I'll be out of your hair.
Not so fast. I'm not just gonna give you a bottle of fine Petrardian Fizzy, compromising my position, my career, and risk losing the trust that's taken me so long to earn from Councilwoman Ash.
But you're gonna do it anyway, right?
Not without getting something in return, anyways.
There it is. What'll it be, Trav?
I suppose I could let you have it for 200 gold.
I ain't got no money.
200 gold? You're crazy.
Crazy like a fox who needs to pay off his student loans.
I don't have that kind of cash on me today, Trav. Would you take a check?
Yes.
Well, I don't have one of those either. Is there anything else you'd want?
Well, as I'm sure you know, I am a huge Goblin Ball fan.
Who isn't?
Maybe tickets to a game? Some memorabilia, perhaps? Anything, really. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, I sold that sweatband.
All right, we get it already. Jeez. Let me see what I can do.
The lucky sweatband. I sold it. I should have saved it. Let's see if they have anything.
The Sprawl Brawlers were a lock to take out the Scarborough Hush Puppies.
Do you have anything?
What a joyous day for a royal wedding.
Yeah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Excuse me, Ms. Goodfoot?
Hello. Would you like an autograph?
Yeah, that might be okay. What else you got?
Excuse me?
I got a guy who's a big fan, and he's looking to score some top-shelf memorabilia.
Aw, is this one of those kids who's in the hospital and they want me to score a goal just for them?
Sure is.
Then I won't just score a goal, I'll win the whole game in honor of... Travis. And hey, give him this as well. I don't think I'll need it today.
Hey, it's lucky number 1.
Rose, thanks so much.
Yeah, since I sold it last time. I hope this is ending well.
Hey, you there? I'm back.
Councilwoman Ash?
No, it's Lil. I got something I think you'll like.
A new job?
It's a disgusting used sweatband from that Goblin Ball player, Saruna... whatever.
You got me Saruna Goodfoot's lucky second sweatband? Oh my god, that is incredible! Thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me.
Make sure to check out the next game. There may be a surprise for you and Saruna scores a goal.
You'll find the bottle in the bar cart. Pleasure doing business with you.
Score! We got the wine. And then we go back to the tavern. It's a busy day for Liv. Running around the town. Oh, we get Dr. Mouse. Squeak.
Mrs. A, I found you a bottle of the fizzy stuff. Can I have your glasses now?
Oh, Lil, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. Yes, you may have my glasses. After enjoying this bottle, I don't think I'll be able to see straight anyways.
Thank you. You just closed your eyes. Let's see. Where else? Should we go to the GLA just to see if there's any more goblins? No changes. Let's go to the palace.
Edward, I got you a pair of glasses. The wedding is saved.
Yeah.
Lil, this is perfect! Now I'll be able to perform the ceremony. The wedding is saved.
Doesn't matter.
I'll go get my dad so we can find our seats so the princess can officially say goodbye to her single life.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, humans, elves, dwarves, and other non-humans alike. We are gathered here today to witness the sacred union of our dearly beloved Princess Desdemona and the fierce and honorable Praetor Kargan. We stand here to celebrate the love shared between these two people, as their union will forge a strong bond that will bring renewed strength and vigor to our fair city-state.
Should we say object? I'm gonna keep listening and see, and if the option comes up again, I can say object.
The happy couple have elected to write their own vows. Praetor Kargan, the floor is yours.
Princess, together our two nations will enter a state of cooperation. Your surplus population will help fuel future glorious ballets of the Marvog Empire and provide ample breeding opportunities for more proud Marvog warriors. Kapla!
She didn't like that. Let's...
Charming. Princess Desdemona, you may proceed.
That's so, romantic. Even though our people have differences of opinion on a variety of subjects, going forward we will solve our nation's disagreements with words and mutual respect. But what fun would it be? Nothing can compare to the feeling of conflict resolution through the hunt. There's no chance you're talking about hunting rabbits or pheasant, is there? Ha ha, no.
And now, the presentation of the ceremonial rings.
I object!
Oh no! Chuck is here to enact his plan. What do I do?
Where is this going?
How
How did that filthy goblin get in here? Guards!
Wait! What a disgusting little creature.
What did the councilwoman just say? Guards!
I said wait, and I'm done being ignored. Guards, stand down. Chuck, what are you doing here? I told you to stay away.
Ooh, the plot thickens. What I do today, I do for all citizens of the Sprawl who have felt unwelcome for too long. For those of us who look a little different, who can't walk down the street at noon with their heads held high. I'm looking at you, mole people. I couldn't stand by and watch as my people's chances for a good life were erased by the sham of a marriage.
Hey!
And I couldn't watch as the woman I love.
What did he just say?
The plot thickens again! We just went from soup to gravy, people!
I like this guy.
Don't! You can't.
The Sprawl doesn't need you to sacrifice yourself to make it stronger. It already has an untapped power inside itself, waiting to rise up. Princess Desdemona, I love you. Will you marry me instead and join in allegiance with your own home?
This will not stand. Princess, you can't seriously be thinking of leaving me for this.
I'm on the edge of my f***ing seat here!
I will, Chuck. I will marry you.
What?
This isn't going to work out. People of the Sprawl, this may shock and horrify the worst among you, but this is Chuck, my secret goblin lover. And I choose him as my groom. And together we will empower our own people and usher in a better, brighter future for everyone in the Sprawl. Watch out, Lil. What is that?
By rejecting the leader of Petra's proposal of marriage, you have made a grave mistake that will not go unpunished. Consider this message a declaration of war. You are hereby under siege, and we demand you unconditional surrender immediately. Otherwise we will lay waste to your precious kingdom with fire and brimstone pouring out from our weapons of war. Loving kisses, the kingdom of Petrod.
Oh shit.
Yeah. End of part 1. But we are not ending. Not quite yet.
The Sprawl news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the pungent Petrodians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Petrodian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
Why did this remind me of Fallout? Oh.
Any questions?
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do 2 things now.
Aww.
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing 2 things.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average, or it's game over.
Oh no. We can manage a 3, can't we?
Oh, and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also, game over.
Wait, figuratively or literally?
Both.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
Fine, I'll stay. We can tutorial some more.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye. Level 8. The Royal Writ. After months of siege, the sprawl of the resources, namely its food stores, have reached a new dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact either myself or Lieutenant Striker. Failure to contact leadership will be reflected in your star ranking. Hash. Related, any individual or group coming from outside the sprawl who will be burdened on meager food supply are to be carefully vetted. Like with item 1, the decision to admit anyone who fits this description should be run by either Ash or me, Striker. Best of luck to those becoming responsible for drafting individuals for service on the front lines. Remember, there are always more than meets the eye, and although it may seem like sending more people in the fray is the right idea, it's not always the case, Striker. Hey Gardos, I'm bringing in the new assistant down here in Angel. Go easy on him if you get him when you call, Malcolm. By royal decree. Okay, 15. Let's fill you up. Oh. Wait. Oh, shoot. We want a secure one. Back. Everyone is full. Begin.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Yeah, I got that. Now what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Glory and what?
Glory Ann Smith.
That's two things.
What is?
Glory and Smith. And technically one's a person.
And I love that person.
How does Smith feel about this?
I'm not quite sure. I think I'm lost. But Glory Ann loves me too. At least I thought she did.
Oh?
Dish the details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is like... It's like this, you see. It all happened this way, it was.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
How dare she?
I know!
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
Heartbroken and running away to war.
Do you really think running off to war with a broken heart is the right thing to do? Have you tried talking to her about it?
No way, no how, no ma'am. The minute I saw them together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing. Now, are you going to let me join up or what?
Okay, if you want.
You seem set on running away from your problems. Who am I to try and stop you?
You're the one in charge of drafting people, aren't you?
Oh, right, I am. I guess I could stop you if I wanted to.
So running away from problems. So if he enlisted, he would probably running away from that as well. So I'm going to deny.
I don't think I can, in good conscience, send you to the front, Elmer. Go home, find Glorianne, and talk to her.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I was making one of those, what do you call it, hasty decisions I always make. I'll go home and see my Glorianne, who I caught in the arms of another man, and I'll make the biggest apology banner anybody ever saw.
What's an apology banner?
It's the easiest way to say you're sorry. So long, ma'am. You take care now. Glorianne, I'm a-comin'.
Good luck, is all I'm gonna say.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who saw to me the last time I came to this repulsive, simmering carbuncle of a city.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Yeah.
Yes, we have met. It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the Sprawl and have my substantial moneys removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked. Mr. Dunn just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich, people-friendly nation.
Oh, going to Switzerland.
What will happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right?
Let's see. Let's do a true song.
Honestly, what does it all matter anyway? I've spent my entire life accumulating one of the largest fortunes in the Sprawl, but what good is it without my darling whelp? If only I could speak with him again. I could leave all this money behind if it would get me back my whelp.
Oh, I miss a goblin.
You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Prince Phineas.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
The goblins?
There is only one goblin I think of, and I think of him constantly. Whelp. Not that it is any of your business in the slightest, but that photo was taken of me and Whelp in happier times.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to. Yoink.
No, please don't. This is my most prized possession. What would you have me do to keep it? I'll do anything.
Give you money.
Okay, don't take all your money from the bank. Allow BS to invest in ways that protect the city.
Oh, Whelp, if I could only speak with him again, I could leave all this money behind me if it would get me back my whelp. But without him, forget it.
Is there a way to... We can send him to jail and then he get to see, well...
Miserable child. Mr. Dung will be red in the face when he hears about this. But he has his orders. My money will be dissolved from BS and sent to me elsewhere. I hope you remember this day as your precious city burns around you.
But you will see, Mr. Whelp. One way or another, he took his money and now your bank is on the verge of collapse. Maybe there was a better call to make? Yeah, I'm gonna rewind that. Yes, I'm sure. I just hope I don't see the demon. Please. No demons allowed.
Ah, it's you again. I
remember you too.
Yes,
We have not. I want to talk to Malcolm.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great?
Just read the cards!
Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great. May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Whelp!
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Whelp? Is it really you?
It is, Your Grace.
Whelp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, we are on the phone.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss you, Whelp.
I miss you too, sir.
Come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh, Whelp, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
Oh.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't take it away with me today.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
It was so lovely. A true love conquers all. Way to go, Cupid.
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion like running off and joining the army?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me, to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Oh.
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
I'm gonna tease of it.
I get it. You're sick of these lunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation.
Exactly. Even if that fool Elmer John is drafted as well, and he's there waiting for me with his big dumb eyes and his cutie pie dimples, it won't matter. He won't be able to smooth talk his way back into my heart after doing something so stupid like running off and joining the war. At this point, it doesn't matter if you let him in or not. Either way, I've made up my mind.
Love that fierce determination. But you really don't want to know if he was drafted? What if he's at home waiting for you, with a big old apology banner that says, "I'm a fool, take me back"?
He's run out of apology banners this time. Him and his suspicious mind. Not to mention the wartime measures prohibiting the sale of fabric for such frivolities.
She does sound like she has the good qualities of being her. Let's see. What do you got in your pocket, ma'am?
That's my Elmer John. Oh, you're such a fool, Elmer. But I will carry this picture with me always, to remind me how much of a fool you are.
Makes sense to me. Nice photo.
And the frame's quite nice too.
This picture looks bumpy, like someone wrote something on the back of it. What does it say?
I don't know. I never noticed that before. But reading time's over.
I'm gonna draft her. She don't need a man. Who's hasted the conclusion.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I want you two to be together.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you two apart.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I think you'd make a mighty fine soldier, soldier. You're drafted.
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun's shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Nice to see you again.
You too. I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is. We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing.
Woohoo!
I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
Petrolian miners. But weren't they the one who started the war?
You should take these to the Queen.
I'm on my way there now. I can't believe I didn't tell you. Big updates from the GLA. Queen Desdemona and her goblin lover, Chuck, have implemented all these different programs for non-humans. It's a great day to be a goblin. And Gary is learning to become a mage. I think he got a bit carried away playing Magnus the Magnificent.
I knew Desi would get it done.
Desi?
Desi. Queen Desdemona. I'm trying to make it a thing. Try to keep up.
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Julian, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
Yes?
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Yay, we made a great day for a goblin. You admitted a goblin who was here for a mission, but you missed something in the writ. Oops. It's probably fine.
Hey, Lil. Listen, I wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
And?
And what? The fact that I have to work a full-time job at age 12?
Yeah, that's gotta be tough.
And the fact that I live alone on top of a dive bar?
Well, you meet some interesting people.
And the fact that my dead mom's still dead?
Oof, yeah, that's pretty rough. Well, if you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
I'm actually not sure I do know where to find you.
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't seen you around.
Oh, well, normally
spot.
it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona.
Yeah.
After you finish your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
Oh. Why?
Why does Her Majesty want to see me?
She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things. She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
Well, she can count on me. I hope.
I hope so.
I hope so too. The fate of the Sprawl may rest in your hands.
It always does, Cecil. I'll see you after my shift.
Great, great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
The fate is in my hand. That's really big responsibility. A familiar group of black-clad folk approach the shed, weeping and moaning. Oh, it's those guys again.
You must help us, child.
Oh?
We have been left without shelter. It's awful.
Scarborough has fallen.
Let's see about that.
I still miss my beloved Sprankles. Boo-hoo!
I've been doing my best not to fantasize about poisoning my employer lately.
Yeah, that went dark.
Must not confess crimes, must resist child's powerful spray. Gah!
Excuse me, what?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me. Oh, you sneak.
You are hereby banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince Phineas was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of Petrard. Oh, go away.
Oh, go away.
Well spotted, Guardian.
Listen, I'm just doing my job.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Excellent line, milady.
But that was... oh, never mind. Even with that settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
Well done uncovering that horrible spy.
Can we come in and eat now?
Yeah, you can.
Bless you, dear child.
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
Yeah, by the way, the city's kind of facing a severe food shortage right now, so don't know how much there will be to go around.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough, if our lands are ever restored to us.
It may seem heartless, but this was the wrong call. People are starving. There may have been a way in the previous turn to change things. And we can't have less than 3. I think we need to rewind there. Deny. Yeah, let's see.
You must. We have been left. It's awful. Scarborough.
Yeah, we're going to do this one.
I still. Rob. Oh. You. Print. Oh. Well spotted.
Listen, I'm just.
And that's how you.
Excellent.
But that was. Even with that settled, I'm.
Let's see. Should we whip them or let's talk again? I don't remember what I did.
Well done, uncovered.
Can we?
No, I don't think so. I think I have to deny you access.
Sorry, we don't have enough food for you to stay here.
I hope you choke on your victuals.
Come, Your Grace, let's not waste what energy we have left yelling at a child.
Choke, I yell. Choke and die.
I got. You found an enemy of the state in the midst and managed to keep the sprawl food ration in check. Based on your previous action, this was a good result. I'm sorry, madam.
Where do I enlist?
Oh.
You're there. Here.
Then what are you waiting for? Sign me up already. The name is Bosco. I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
Why?
You're just the kind of guy we're looking for, but I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
Houlihan.
Okay, Bosco Houlihan. And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because he's a fool.
I trust it's common practice to go around smashing people's heads like jugs where you're from?
Only if they're dumb enough to run away from a quality dame like Glory Ann.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes, but she's made it clear that she doesn't.
This little drama is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
I'm concerned for Elmer now. So I'm gonna
I
doubt
don't
it.
think a head really smashes like a jug.
How would you know? Did you grow up with hundreds of jugs around the house because your father was a jugsmith?
Jugsmith?
It's a real thing.
I know it's a pottery thing. But in order to keep safety, I think I'm just gonna see what's on you, man. What's that?
What's that?
A picture of me.
Nice photo.
But the frame's awful. I hate it.
Then why carry it around?
I was going to give it to Glory Ann, but she said no. Do you want it?
No.
Okay.
The picture looks bumpy, like someone wrote something on the back of it. What does it say?
Nothing. I don't remember.
So there's a common thing with the pictures. Did Glory Ann give them to them and wrote something on the back? I'm doing this for safety, so I'm gonna draft him.
Listen, Buster, we need you.
My name is Bosco,
I know.
but...
Listen, Bosco, we need...
Okay, good. Look out, Elmer John. I'm coming to smash your head like a jug.
Yeah, go get him, if he's there. Honestly, I forget what I did with him.
I don't want any head smashing. Yay! Due to your good job performance 3.33, you were paid 20 gold for this shift. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a war room.
Which is exactly why we must start using them immediately.
The risk is too great.
We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Thank you, Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem.
Thank goodness you're here.
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You know Tyronius Athanatos, I believe.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
And Dr. B. Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
Let's say no.
Can't say I've ever heard of her.
But we have met at the dig site where I work multiple times. I gave you... Oh no, Lil, is this lapse of memory a result of using the chronometer 3000 I gave you?
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology. I might have known.
Wait, Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
We don't know that. It's still too early.
How long can we wait? How many brave soldiers of the Sprawl must give their lives before we use the tools we have available?
Let me fill you in on what's going on here. The Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
They want all the crystals. Access to every dig site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession. This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
She's right, though.
The Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We both knew what this was.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
Too dangerous.
They are way too dangerous. I use the chronometer 3000 under very specific circumstances. You start manipulating time out there in the everyday world, who knows where it could lead?
Spoken like a scientist. Do you have a master's degree?
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm 12.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate having multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions. I have made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this war.
Then at least allow the guild access to the crystal reserve for the sake of the Sprawl's future.
For the time being, the reserve shall remain under my control.
For the time being.
My decision is final, Tyronius. You will find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was.
Yay. I wanna chat with you.
I'm just here to support my lady love. This choice has been eating her up inside. It's an important decision, and I want to do anything I can to help.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
I'm glad calmer heads prevailed. At least for now.
Why the princess listens to you, I will never understand. It's like you're the only two people in the Dead Mums Club. My mother's terrible. That should count for something. Hopefully your words will not sway Desdemona on future matters.
I just found out I can use the arrow keys and the E button to talk with the people. Let's see.
Thanks for your insight, Lil. I'm sorry to keep putting you in this position.
The Fireball Canyon, Caledor, and of course Bertrand. Marbog and the Sprawl, smack dab in the middle. This must be the Sprawl then.
Hey, you spoke well today, Lil.
Thanks.
One more message for you today. I was instructed to tell you to head over to Malcolm's to meet the advisors. Good luck.
Oh no. Are we in danger? I'm in danger. Malcolm's office.
What I don't understand is why would they have summoned her to a meeting without us there? Where's the fun in that?
Without at least one of us there.
And we all know it should have been me.
You really believe that, don't you?
When it comes down to the serious, important things that affect this kingdom, I think they'd rather take advice from the strategic mind of a ranking military officer, rather than the 2 cents of a goofy, hopped-up lunatic with questionable taste in fashion, or a lousy court jester.
Ouch! We were both in the firing line on that one.
Well, all that being said, you still weren't asked to join said quorum, but she was.
And she is here.
What?
She is here. She's here. She's here. Lil is here. I really have to work on my subtlety.
Ah, Lil, you're here. We heard you got summoned to talk to the Queen and her new choice of partner for some kind of special quorum.
How was it? Was it boring? What kind of boring things did they talk about while you were there? Tell us.
Should we tell them? I don't think we should tell them. They constructed the whole wedding stuff and never consulted the Queen. But if they still want to repent for what they did, they should know what's going on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well, you guys are the royal advisors. I think it's probably okay to loop you in.
Go ahead, soldier.
Well, that mage guy Tyronius was there trying to convince the Queen to use my chronometer 3000 to help win the war.
Wait, your what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, Dr. B was there.
Snore.
Dr. B was there, and she thought it was too dangerous to use, and I said it was a bad idea. And then the Queen said she'd think about it. That's it.
Thank you for that briefing, soldier. This could impact our military strategy immensely.
not to mention the implications for my spies.
And I'm Malcolm.
Can I go now?
You're dismissed.
They get to know something, but not all everything. As long as it's not used or taken, again, is what I mean.
Lil, how goes the Battle of the Southern Gate?
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
Great! Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good?
You bet it is. If this keeps up, we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Then we can get rid of the rats.
We don't have rats!
I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
But if we make enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
I could do without all the hissing.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
How did that Never mind. A letter? From who?
From Hamish.
A letter from Dad? Gimme!
Oh yeah, he's out in the wall.
Hey, Sweet Pea. How's everything back home? I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more.
No.
I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be. It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to do in your old dad. Please let me know that you're all right. Or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing. I love you, Lil. Dad.
No.
Love you too, Dad. But what should I write back to him? If I tell him things are tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily distracted. Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
Are you talking to me?
No.
I think we should be honest with our dad. He's been honest with us the whole time. Lil writes a letter that expresses her honest feelings about how difficult things are for her. Are you sure? Yes.
There, that should do it. Hey Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
Sure thing, Lil. We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Well, if it isn't my old pal Lil.
Oh, so now you remember me.
Always did, kiddo. Just had to play it cool while at my legitimate place of business. My former legitimate place of business, that is.
Oh no, what happened?
Tough to say, kid. Could have been any number of things. Change in management, downsizing on account of the war.
It was probably the illegal gambling operation you were running out of the concession stand.
Tough to say, kid. Regardless, I'm here on official bookie business. I've come to collect a debt from Hamish.
Sounds about right. How much does he owe you?
30 gold, and I've got the marker to prove it.
Sorry, I don't have that kind of money on me. Either come back tomorrow and I'll see if I have the money, or wait for Hamish to come back from the war.
Both those options sound lousy. Tell you what, let's forget the debt altogether. But tell Hamish I ain't taking any more of his markers. See you around.
That's good.
Shh, Lil, I'm being discreet. Isla bet me 5 gold that I couldn't steal a bottle of fizzy when Arda's distracted.
How are you planning to do that?
I figure if I wait long enough, one of the rats will bite her and she'll freak out and maybe run around a bit.
Solid plan.
Anything to sell or buy?
to Garby's Emporium of...
Really? You mean you don't have any left?
What? I skipped there.
I wouldn't have if I didn't hide a few away for my best customer.
I'm your only customer.
You were my only customer, but now that I cornered the mage market, I don't know if I'll be able to keep these crystals in stock. Well, the good ones anyway. The mages didn't seem to have too much interest in the cheapo ones.
Let's sell... Let's sell drugs and blood money. Let's upgrade the fruits. That's 50. And then buy one of these, two of these. So we have something to spare. Why is it glitching every time we go from there?
I think I've done everything I need to.
Yeah. We're gonna hit the hay. Reunited with his darling whelp, Grunking T. Dankworth was a changed man. Together the two traveled through Calador, sailed Lake Innes, and even summered in Fireball Canyon. He laughed as he had never laughed in all his days, and their nights were filled with food and wine, music and love. They ran, holding hands, through fields of flowers. On one such sprint, Grumpkin clutched at his chest. His heart was overflowed. More accurately, he suffered a massive heart attack. Try as he might to revive his former master, and now through love, Whelp was unable to resuscitate the old man. A simple funeral was held, and the widower Whelp counted himself lucky to have ever had such a love as this. As for his substantial riches, they were held by Mr. Dunk, head of BS, until such time as Mr. Dankworth's will was read. The old man has donated the entire of his fortune to the GLA. A small flower garden was built in his honor outside of their headquarters. Thanks to his timely arrival back at Sprawl, Julian was able to prepare a lavish birthday party for his best friend, Gary. Every goblin, troll, halfling, cyclops, and mole person who was anyone was there. It was a bright spot in what had otherwise been a dark few months for the Sprawl. As a birthday present, Julian gave Gary a pure, unrefined power crystal that he received from the visiting miners. The glint of his unearthly glow reflected in Gary's eyes as he inserted the powerful crystal into his practice wand. He thanked Julian profusely for this most precious present. It never left his side from that day on. The next day, Julian presented the plan he was carrying to the city council. These plans detailed an extensive tunnel system to be dug underneath the walls of the Sprawl, which would allow food to be secretly and safely moved into the Sprawl, right under the enemy's noses. After a short period of deliberation, the council realized just how hungry they all were and unanimously approved the plan. Someone will be arriving to start digging the tunnel system soon, but it's all in the up and pretty hush hush. After being denied entry to the sprawl, the Duchess and her remaining entourage I need water. And her remaining entourage continued their desperate journey. With no food and war ravaging around them, their numbers continued to dwindle until only the toughest of them remained. Diddums, the Duchess' faithful valet, made for a very fine stew, it turned out, and eventually the Duchess herself was the only one left standing. No. She became lean and hard, tough as nails, and set off to destroy those who had sacked her duchy. She stalked on enemy warband, biding her time until she single-handedly slaughtered them all. Well, all but one, who finally bested her with a well-placed blow to the head. At least she is in peace now, with her beloved cat Sprankles internally by her side. Meanwhile, inside the sprawl, swift justice was visited upon the traitor who lowered the drawbridge of Castle Scarborough in the middle of the night, allowing the enemy to enter and take control of the duchy. The villain was hanged in the town square. Brutal? Certainly, but this is war, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Plus, it's made for a fine day entertainment, as there were no video games in this brawl to keep people amused. Whoa! No! Sprawl defeated. A Petrodian invasion force easily overpowered the garrison stationed at the Sprawl's secret Western food depot. The enemy was ordered to burn all of the Sprawl reserve food store, not even taking any of their own famished population. Our troops were not only defeated but humiliated and mostly dead. Although she was a capable soldier in her own right, Glorian was distracted by Bosco's constant advances. In any attempt to win her over with showing of bravery, Bosco took down a dozen of soldiers single-handedly. Unfortunately, they were all Sprawl forces, which was a real shock for morale, leading to the Sprawl surrender that night. Was Elmer John returned home. He bought a guitar, learned to play it, and wrote a sad country music song. Nobody liked them, and he gave up playing the following year. Well,
leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was lost. That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
It's my banana bread. What was that? Speak up. I wish my grandson was here. It's my banana bread.
Well, I think this is it for today. My voice is losing itself. I'm losing my voice. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope I stream again soon. Bye bye.